Okay, guys. Hi, it's Miss Angie. I'm back again to review the rules. My video before was cut off just a little because it was at the end of the day and all the folders had already gone home. So I wanted y'all to see how this really works. First thing we've got is our actual rules. The rules we're looking at are listen. I'm going to move up close to it so you can see it. Listen. Listen to me. Listen to other students when they're talking. Listen to the other teachers in this room. Walk in the classroom, walk in the building. The only place we run is outside during recess. Good hands and feet. That means raise your hand and also keep your hands to yourself so you don't kick or hit anybody. Next rule we have in our classroom is stay seated. That means stay in your seat. Don't have your feet underneath you where you could fall out of your chair. Don't stand up and run around the room. Stay in your seat. If you want to get out of your seat, you raise your hand. The last rule is to work quietly. I have voice levels on here, 0 and 1. Your voice should be at 0 and 1 when you're working. Our other voice levels in the classroom are 0, which is of course no talking, 1, whisper. We've practiced whispering. Whispering is when you talk really quiet to me or your neighbor. 2 is table talk. It's a talk kind of like this. You see here I'm talking, you can hear me, but people at other tables can't hear me really loud. 3 is strong speaker. If I ask you a question and you're the only one talking, I have to hear you, so you have to talk louder. And 4 is outside. That's as loud as you want to be outside. You don't have to control your voice so much outside. You can scream at your friends in a nice way. Say, hey, what are you doing? Talk to your friends. You can laugh. You can be silly. All of those things happen outside or during recess. This is what we use to keep up with your behavior. Everybody has this at their desk. If you'll look right here, remember you have one on your desk like this that has the rules at the top and your name. It has the letters and the alphabet, and it also has numbers at the bottom. Now, when we're looking at our rules and we're looking at who's doing what and keeping up what's going on, we use our behavior chart. Everybody's got a picture with their name, and then it's got a green happy face. I want us to all stay on green happy faces. This is what has happened so far today. A few people have warnings. A few people have a warning and a strike. So a typical day, you may get a warning, you may get a strike. You can also get 2 strikes. So if somebody had a warning and a strike, we may add another one up here if they did something else, and then I'd put above it what they did. If they were running, I'd put remind them the rule is to walk. Then you could have a 3rd strike, maybe for quiet. Then you must have been loud if I'm putting one up there that's saying that you need to be quiet. That's the rule. And then the last thing that can happen on the chart is you get a sad face. That means you had bad behavior. You're not bad, your behavior was bad, and maybe that was because you were running again. So I let your parents know what's going on by putting these things on the chart. Now, once I put it there, I write it on your folder. I have a copy of a folder right here. See? If you have a smiley face on your folder, that means you had a warning or just 1 strike. If you have a straight face, like right here, that means you had 2 or 3 strikes. That's a straight face. If you get a sad face on the board, you'll have a sad face on your folder. That's how all that works. So these are our behavior rules. This is our behavior chart. It's visual so you can see where you are. So if you're on 1 strike, you have to think to yourself, if I get on 2 strikes, I'm going to have a straight face. I don't want mom to know that. I don't want to have a bad day. So you've got to be sure to watch your behavior and monitor what you do. And remember our focus, listen, walk, good hands and feet, Stay seated and work quietly. That's all my information I have for today. Bye, y'all.